All right, we have a breaking news update here. Huntsville police confirming one officer shot today has died, another is critically injured. And we have that press conference that is about to start. We'll go ahead and listen to that.
This is a very tough time for us as a department, as a city in general. As you know, we had two officers responding to a call earlier today on Governor's House Drive. Both officers were shot and transported here with life-threatening injuries. Since that time, one of our officers has died. The second officer has undergone emergency surgery. He's still in critical condition. The offender and the victim, the original victim, who were also injured, were also transported here and has received medical attention. I just ask that the community embrace us, keep us in your prayers, because we have lost a great officer. We have lost a part of our community. At this point, I'd like to have Mayor Battle step up.
This is one of those times when there aren't words to express our sorrow, words to express our support for our law enforcement officers who sit here and protect the city of Huntsville day in and day out. This is a time I think that all of us have rallied around our police, and it's amazing the number of emails and texts that we have gotten to show support and to say that each one of those officers are in our thoughts and prayers, those officers who's died and their families, those officers in critical condition and their families, and those officers who are still out there protecting us on a day-to-day basis. This is one of those times when it's very hard to come up with words to tell somebody thank you for your sacrifice, and also to our men who are out there still on a day-to-day basis, that we as a community are here to support you. Thank you.
About 3 minutes on that. There's not much to say. The Huntsville Police Chief, Kirk Giles, saying this is tough times. You can hear the emotion in his voice. And Police Chief Giles is as I said earlier, he's a thoughtful man. He's one of these men that you run into that he doesn't say a whole lot, but when he says something, it counts. He's popular with the rank and file, and that, if you're wondering why he didn't say much more, that's reflective of his personality. He's soft-spoken, but he gets right to the heart of things, and right to the heart of things is tough times.
Yeah, you heard the emotion in his voice as he announced that one of the officers shot on a shots fired call earlier today has died. Another officer who was shot in that call is still in critical condition. The chief saying that the second officer who is in critical condition underwent emergency surgery. Also, the chief saying the offender, the suspect in this case, and the original victim, the woman who was shot, which led to that shots fired call and police responding, are still at the hospital as well. The chief saying they have lost a great officer and a part of their community.
And also, if you're wondering too about how the brief nature of this, they're still focused on another officer who is fighting for his life. To underline the point that Emily made, second officer who was shot today is in critical condition and has undergone a second surgery, right? Correct?
An emergency surgery.
Emergency surgery. So
their names have not released the names of the officers at this point.
So that is where we are, and we will certainly bring you any updates they do. They will update. They will have briefings from time to time.
Kind of a chilling.
Absolutely.
Briefing tonight.
Yeah, and you can certainly see the gravity of this. So So Jacob, where do we need to go next here since we've had this briefing here? Where do we need to head next? Do we need to go to a break or do we need to? Yeah, absolutely. We're going to have Archie Snowden here in just a sec. But again, I may have this wrong, but I think Chief Giles has been with HPD 45 years, 45 or 46 years.
And in his first year as chief now.
This is the first real difficult moment, unless I'm forgetting something, but this is a really tough, hard thing that he's had in his tenure. And unfortunately, the way the world is now, a lot of police chiefs deal with this across the country.
And you heard Mayor Tommy Battle there saying that he is representing the community and saying that they are supporting, they are backing the police department in this time. They're asking for everyone to support the police department, and specifically he's asking for support and prayers for those officers who are still out there serving on a daily basis.
Yeah, because there are hustle police officers doing other things in the city, keeping everybody safe and doing what they need to do while this is playing out. And let's check in with Dallas Parker now. Dallas, live at the hospital. Dallas.
Hey guys, we just heard from Chief Kirk Giles. As you could tell, he was deeply affected by this loss of one of his officers. This is his first year as Huntsville Police Department's chief since Mark McMurray retired last year. I told you all earlier tonight, it was just a eerie feeling. There were so many officers here, but you could hear a pin drop, and I guess now we know why that is the case. It's a sad day. It's been a sad few days for this region of the country, and this is no different. You heard from Mayor Battle as well here. He just said it's hard to come up with words as to how to describe how everyone's feeling. You just hope that when a police officer goes to work at night, they get to come home to their family the next day, and unfortunately, that's not the case tonight. One officer is currently fighting for his life as we speak, but I'm sorry guys, it's tough. It is really tough, so I'm gonna send it back to you.
That is tough, and we mentioned she covered yesterday the shooting in Nashville as well.
Yeah,
so.
Dallas has had a difficult, what are we on, 36 hours now, because she was in Nashville, and then was off today and came in to help us.
And she's a person too.
Yeah, absolutely.
And the emotion, the emotion was palpable through the screens, and she was there for that press conference.
Absolutely. Let's check in with Archie Snowden, who is live at the scene with us. Archie, you've heard what's unfolded over the last several minutes, so we'll just kick it to you for what you know as far as information and what your thoughts on this.
Well, listening to Michael Johnson earlier, there was an eerie feeling in his voice coming from what he was saying that something had happened that we weren't aware of. Folks here, when the shooting first happened, or when the scene was actually blocked off, people around in the surrounding community had an eerie feeling that something was happening. And this is still a scene, and we're going to step back out of the way, that is, it's still an investigation going on, but people are still trying to wrap their heads around how something like this could happen in their community. Can be described as chaotic earlier today. And, folks, of course, this just doesn't happen in their lives, but something like this that has happened now, they just, early, they want to know what was going on. And I'm sure now there's an eerie feeling to know that this happened actually in their community. And again, Dallas echoed the sentiments and the feelings that everyone is feeling. You want that officer to be able to go to work and come back home. Tonight, there are some families, there are losses on all sides. And guys, right now, I'm just going to send it back to you.
Okay, thank you, Archie.
All right, we want to show you guys some video once again in light of this update. We watched earlier as Jerry and Christine were on here telling you guys the breaking news, and we were able to watch live this moment here, which caught all of us. It caught all of our attention. It looks like several dozen Huntsville police officers gathered together. You see two of them kind of embracing there. It appears like they were gathered for a prayer. Now, knowing what we know now, that Chief Kirk Giles has confirmed one of the officers shot in the line of duty today has died. You can tell the emotion that they were feeling, the experience that they're going through. It's a brotherhood, and it's family, as you can see.
And they stayed in pretty much this, what you're seeing, for
a while.
For a while. I'm guessing maybe close to 30 minutes. So it was a remarkable moment for us to eavesdrop on, and you can just imagine what they were thinking.